Hi everyone, my name is Chaitali and I work at the clinical end of product in WYSA and I'm a psychologist. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about my own understanding of self-care and how I've somewhat struggled to deconstruct it for myself. Towards the end, I'm also going to be talking about WYSA and how that kind of links to everyone's mental health needs right now. In the last 5 years, I was mostly working as a therapist with survivors of child sexual abuse, children in conflict with the law, some conflict zones in this country, and some rural villages. That particular line in a CV can sound really exciting, can make me sound really experienced, but most people in this audience will know that more than anything, it's a great recipe for exhaustion. But I was moved by a mission, creating access to mental health for everyone. And it felt like a personal responsibility to engage wholly and fully with all the pain and suffering in this world. Everything that I was witnessing. So, whether that was broken systems, no access, state support that would often worsen the situation. And there was always so much work that needed to be done. So it was a powerful, passionate drive, and it still is in my life. But of course, with all the passion in me, also came chronic exhaustion, anger at all the injustice that I was seeing, starting to feel numb because of that, and everything in my body physically hurt. And of course, the work never ever felt enough. Um, so I finally quit that job. It took me 2 years, but I did. And I lay in bed for 2 months. And the reason why I'm sharing that story is because I have a nagging suspicion, I have a hunch that most of the people that I will be talking to today are probably prompted to get out of bed or driven to do the kind of work that they're doing because of either their own personal story or a drive similar to mine, a really powerful drive. Now, what no one tells us when they celebrate our work, applaud us, or appreciate us is one, that it's okay for us to also need support, and two, it's okay for us to replenish this energy sometimes. And sometimes that can happen by really, really simple things that maybe can be a part of a team structure, an organization structure, or even your own personal routine for yourself. Sometimes those things can be as simple as a moment of mindfulness that you need to take in a day, how you're starting your day for your team. Does your team have access to each other if they need support? What kind of support is allowed, or can people ask from each other in a workspace? Are there ways that there can be self-care routines where the team or the organization engages more deeply with each other? Can that mean more conversations, reflective conversations? Are those aspects of your organization's culture? Those, of course, I think can be larger organizational things. What I definitely realized that even in an urban setting, it's definitely unfair to presume that everyone has access to a therapist or that everyone has a private space to work through their own emotions or how they're doing at work, how they're doing in their lives. And that's the part of the problem that we can resolve with WYSA immediately. So WYSA is an app that you can download on your phone, and it has an AI component, an AI bot that's completely free. You can speak to it whenever you like, and there's no charge for that. And it also allows you to speak to a therapist if you'd like at a fraction of the cost. So that's something that we're hoping can help, especially in these cash-strapped times. If there's any organization, any team would like to talk to us about that, you can reach out to us at the details we'll give right after this. And these small things can help us both take a pause, make sure that all this really, really powerful energy, these drives that are so important to the kind of work that all of you are doing and creating, doesn't exhaust. And that's the part that we're here to help with. So we hope to hear from you. And thanks for listening.